What's happening, people? What's going on? Y'all know who it is, Mark Fuller. TeamAlliance. I could take this off, actually. And this is the TA Traders vlog. I'm out just going for a little walk in the park. Getting some fresh air, doing some thinking, as usual. Want to talk briefly about the markets, of course. I'm finding that with everything going on with this epidemic, let me throw this hoodie on real quick. A little windy out here. With all that's going on with this epidemic, I am seeing that there are a lot of people being introduced to alternative markets. And by alternative, I just mean the foreign exchange market, just as a good example to use. Let me try to get a better angle here. The foreign exchange market, we'll just do that. We'll use that, the Forex markets. A lot of people for the first time are being introduced to Forex. Most people don't know what Forex is. People are used to the stock market. People are used to, whatever's in the mainstream that is being talked about all the time. I can't tell you how often somebody asks me about stocks. And mind you, I don't trade stocks at all. As a matter of fact, the only thing that I am doing with stocks is investing in stocks over the long term. That's about it, which is actually my advice and my recommendation for any of you that actually have, some type of 401k or an IRA of some type. I think that it's wise for you to invest in the stock market over time. I think that that's the best place for you to grow your money and to build up a nest egg over time. A lot of people are very impatient when it comes to investing, but a lot of people don't even know the difference between the different markets that exist. So let me just use this as an opportunity to try to educate a little bit. So first of all, there's a difference between the stock market and the markets that I trade. Stock market, in my opinion, is not a market you should be trading. The idea of trading is getting in and out of the market at different times in order to generate a profit. The objective of trading is to get in or buy or sell, and to get out or sell or buy back. And you're doing that in exchange for the difference between whatever you paid to get in and for whatever was paid for you to get out of the trade. That's what trading is. So I don't think that the stock market is the place for that. Of course, this is just my opinion, and I'm using, my experience in the markets to really try to help educate people so that you kind of understand the difference between things. So the stock market is where you would want to invest over the long term. The same way that you would put money in a savings account every week. That's what the stock market is for. You set aside a little bit of money every week or every month consistently and do that over time, like over the long term. And eventually you'll end up with a nest egg because over time the stock markets go up. So if that's all you did over the long term, that's valuable for you. All right. Now, trading is not stocks. Trading involves skill if you want to actually make money and be profitable. Trading is short term. It's based on your ability to recognize how markets move, right? And by understanding how they move, you can capitalize using the underlying instrument that you're trading. So, for example, if you're trading in the Forex market, the way that you capitalize is by understanding the movement of the different markets that are available to trade under the Forex umbrella. That's how you capitalize. Okay, so I'm just trying to really give some guidance and some direction and some education, because a lot of people just don't know like what these things are. So investing and trading, two totally different things. Forex, stock market, two totally different things. Stock market is not Forex or foreign exchange. Foreign exchange is the currency market. You know, the same way that you have the US dollar, or if you go to Europe, you would be exchanging, you know, your US dollars for euros. If you go to the UK, you would be exchanging your US dollars for pounds so that you can use that currency in the country where you are. So currencies are the actual underlying exchange between the two currencies. It's what's called a currency pair. And those currency pairs are actually traded openly in the open market as an instrument. In other words, you can buy it, you can sell it, you can buy it at one price, you can sell it at another price. Whatever the difference is, if it's a profit, you keep it. If it's a loss, then you would have to eat it. So that's kind of just like a basic synopsis of what it is. So trading, it's not like investing in the stock market at all. They're two different things. So hopefully this will, you know, hopefully this will help to educate people so that they just stop making the mistake of thinking that everything is the stock market, because it's not. Okay? Everything is not the stock market. I know it seems that way because the stock market is in the mainstream, but no, it's not. Yeah, that tree behind me look crazy, right? Ain't got no leaves on it or nothing. I wonder when the leaves are coming. Damn, man. It'll be here soon enough. But yeah, so, you know, with all that's going on with this pandemic, today I did a live stream talking about, you know, what would be the best market to, you know, trade once this epidemic is over. And of course, I'm going to be opinionated, and I'm going to say that it's going to be, if you're trading, definitely Forex, and even more specifically, you know, look into NADEX. NADEX is a specific platform that you can use where you can trade specific instruments. One of them being what's called a binary option. So the binary options that I trade are 5-minute binary options. These binaries, they recycle every 5 minutes. But what's important about that is, it's not that you're looking to trade every 5 minutes. What you're looking to do is to develop the ability to recognize the right time in the market to take a trade. See, that's an important distinction. You're not trying to trade every 5 minutes. That's not what they're for. What you're doing is you're recognizing the behavior and environment in the market where the market does certain things. It looks a certain way. And then that determines that that would be a good time for you to take an opportunity that's presented. So that's what I do as far as my trading personally. And that's what I teach everyone who trains with me. So when you hear me talk about my training and the fact that you can actually train with me and learn the skill, that's what I'm making reference to. You can learn the exact way that I do what I just said. The way that I identify behavior, environment in the market, and then what to do with the information, how to recognize an opportunity when it's presented at the right time. Like, this is a skill set that you can actually learn. And that's why I educate. That's why I'm trying to make people aware of the differences between markets and what things mean, because people are just not educated. You know, you just don't know. You just don't know. So you really can't do much about anything if you're not aware of what it is. So hopefully through all of this content that I'm doing, you know, people are becoming educated and becoming more aware of what things are, and you can actually make more of an educated decision from there and from that perspective as to whether this is something that you want to do for yourself. Because I will tell you off the rip that this is something that you definitely, you know, it's a skill set, and you're going to have to train. People don't like that word. They don't like training for some reason. It seems like work, and it is work. So the fact that you have to train, the fact that you have to give yourself the necessary time to train so that you can grow and develop your skill, that's not optional. That is a part of the process to get the skill. It's just like, how are you supposed to get the skill without training? Training is how you get the skill. So don't be afraid of that word. Don't be scared of the word training. Training is a good thing. Training is the reason why championship teams win consistently. It's like, how do you think certain teams and certain athletes excel at what they do? It's because their level of training is like no one else's. They separate themselves from everyone else through training. So when it's just like, if you're given a way to win, you have a winning framework. Now you have to train so that you only execute the winning framework. Think about it. What if all you did was execute the winning framework? That would mean that you would win all the time. So the work is actually developing the mindset so that you continuously and in perpetuity execute the same winning framework over and over and over again. That's the key. That's why we win. That's why TeamAlliance is winning. That's why we're going to continue to win. That's why when you train and you develop and you acquire and you build and you cultivate the skill, you'll continuously get better in perpetuity. It's never going to stop. But you do have to get started, for one, and you do have to accept the fact that you're going to have to dedicate time to training. That's not optional. Like, you can't pick and choose. Oh, well, I'm going to do it a little bit and see how it goes. Don't do that. Don't even have the mindset where I'm going to try it. You don't try this. Skill development is not trying to get it. Skill development is getting it. That's the whole purpose of training. Training is how you develop the skill. It's through repetition. So anyway, I didn't mean to be actually this long on the vlog. How long have I been on here? 12 minutes. So I'm actually going to shoot over to IGTV, talk to you a little bit over there, throw up a little bit of content for that, and get ready for live training later on tonight. All right, so here in New York, I mean, as far as things are going with this pandemic, the numbers look crazy. I know on TV, when you're looking at the news, and there's a lot going on, and there is a lot of people, there are a lot of people that have been and are still being affected by this virus. And, the best thing that we can do is just be safe, protect ourselves, and protect others. Just like how I carry the mask. I walk around with the mask. Throw your mask on. When you're around other people and people are, coming in contact with you, just be safe. It's better to be safe than not. Protect yourself and protect other people when you wear that. So that's my reason for wearing the mask. I know that people have been asking, oh, Mark, you wearing a mask now? Yes, I'm wearing a mask. Hell yeah. I've been wearing the mask before they told us to wear masks. But anyway, so I will see you guys on IGTV shortly. And everybody else out there, I will see you guys on the live stream on YouTube, or see you on a vlog tomorrow. You'll see me when you see me. All right, Mark Fuller, TeamAlliance. I'm out. Deuces.